And I'm just checking in on you. I'm checking in to see how you're doing. If you're a man, I know you're doing just fine. Because it's September 1st. And what does September mean? Fucking goddamn NFL football. Give me a fucking life. Oh, I can't wait. I actually woke up this morning. I thought it was opening day today. And I was like, did the fucking Bills? I'm sorry. Did the Bills play the fucking Rams to kick off the goddamn 2022 NFL season? Is that what I'm thinking? I was just fucking standing on the bed, standing over my wife. Do you know what today is? Who? On two, ready, break. She's like, it's next week. So why don't you calm the fuck down? None of that happened. It all happened in my head. It all happened in my head. And in my head, my wife was also excited for football season. But we know that in life, you can't have it all. Because when you have it all, then you appreciate nothing. Okay? It's the struggle. It's the struggle that makes you appreciate just being able to sit down for fucking half a second and have a cup of coffee. You know? Or maybe stare out the window as you eat a sandwich. Right? If anything you ever fucking wanted was always there, there would be no joy. You know, you're in the clouds. Right? You don't know if you're fucking up or down. So why don't we just sit back and thank all the cunts in our lives? Speaking of slippery slope, the New York Yankees. I watched the game yesterday. I'm watching the Yankees now. I watched the Red Sox, but then I flipped back and forth to the Yankees because I'm rooting for Aaron Judge. I want to see him break this record. He hit his 50 at the fucking bomb to straight center the other night in a victory against the Angels, I believe. And maybe they lost. I can't remember. But last night I put it on, and it was like, all right, they're up 2-0. Yankees are up 2-0. And, they're playing the Angels. And, Aaron Judge ought to be coming up. I don't know what inning it was. I just kind of watched, like, the last four. Their starter was doing great. He went out, and then they went to the bullpen. And, with the Yankees, the way they're playing right now, their bullpen, I don't know what the deal is. That's when the game gets exciting because, they could come in and shut them down or they could, I don't know. But it wasn't the pitcher's fault last night. It was basically, this guy hits one down the third baseline, and their guy who claims he didn't say he was like Jackie Robinson, he stabbed it, got up, and he threw it. I don't know if it was Rizzo on the bag, but rather than coming off the bag, he tried to stretch because it was to his right, and it got past him, and then that guy went to second base. And then the next play is a grounder, like a fucking should have been a double play ball, but that guy was on second. But now that he's on second, does that change the way he pitched? I don't know. The shortstop boots it. 2 errors in a row. All right? So I'm not saying the first one wouldn't have been like an infield hit, but if it was online, I think he would have had it. So it was a throwing error. So it's basically 2 errors. And then Ohtani gets up. And I'm like, wait a minute, this guy is the Japanese Babe Ruth. I mean, this guy can throw a fucking no-hitter or hit a home run. Let's see what he's going to do. And what does he do? Like Aaron Judge, he goes straight away center, hits a fucking bomb to make it 3-2. And I'm like, holy shit. But then it was still like the 7th inning, and I'm like, all right, Yankees, they're only down a run. Let's see what they can do. And the Angels brought this guy in who I can only describe as somebody who looks like he'd either be hanging out at a bowling alley, selling grass in the 70s, or he's like a total full-on like analytics guy, like total math team guy. Like he just looked like, those guys that are just skinny their whole lives and they had that really fucking pronounced Adam's apple? They sort of look like buzzards, and then they put the glasses on. You're like, oh, it's a smart buzzard, right? That's kind of what he looked like. So I didn't have a lot of faith in him. And he proved me wrong. And they won. It was an entertaining game. So this is also another thing that I love about September is like baseball. All the races start like, getting tight and everything like that. And if your team's out of it, I just start watching the games that matter or whatever. I did see, though, the line shot that what's-his-face hit, a grand slam for the Red Sox. Why the fuck is his name escaping me? He's like the guy that everybody wants. It's not Devers. It's not Story. It's not Bobby Dahlbeck. It's the other guy. It's our shortstop. It'll come to me. I understand how my old brain works now. You know what I have to do is not think about it and then just casually glance at it out of the corner of my eye, and then the answer comes to me. Sandra Bogarts! Woo! See how that works? It's what it is. You just say, you know what? It's when you care. When you have an older brain and you care, you start to fucking panic, and everything starts fucking ping-ponging up in your brain. And then the second you're like, you know what? I don't give a fuck. Your brain comes back, like a cat. Like, hey, come on, man. Don't be like that, right? The idea pops back in your head. Can we talk Buffalo Bills for a second? I didn't know they signed Von Miller. I mean, I can't even tell you how fucking excited I am about the AFC this year. All right? I mean, look at the fucking goddamn quarterbacks. The quarterbacks that we have in the AFC, this is the future. I'm calling it right now. I think, I don't know. I don't know enough about the defenses in the NFC. But I just, dude, look at the fucking AFC West. There's just 4 fucking studs at quarterback. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, Bill, you didn't book any shit in the fall. I'm going to start going to some Los Angeles Charger games because Patrick Mahomes is coming to town. Derek Carr's coming to town. Russell Wilson is coming to town. And for some fucking reason, I can't remember the San Diego guys' quarterbacks. Herbert, right? Not Dustin. Christian. Dakota. Wait. Chargers. I've already done this. QB. Why can't I remember this guy's name? Herbert. Yeah, it is Herbert. Justin. Not Dustin. Justin Herbert. How fun are those fucking games going to be? All right. Then you got Joe Burrow. And you got Josh Allen. There's 4, 6. Who else do we got? And we're going to see what Mac Jones is all about. Coming back for his 3rd year. I don't know. I'm really excited. I like the AFC fucking West is going to be sick. And then hopefully the Bills. You know, what'd be amazing is if the Bills play. Who the fuck do we play this year? What division are we playing? Hang on a second. Hang on a fucking second. Patriots. Schedule 20. Not home, you cunts. Well, I'll be able. Okay. Oh, the Ravens. Oh, we're going with that division. Is that what you're telling me? No, wait. We play the Raiders. We got the Steelers, the Packers, Browns, Jets, Patriots. Sorry, Jets, Bills, Raiders, Dolphins. Oh, that's our home schedule. No, it isn't. Oh, we're playing the Bengals, too. Fuck. That's at home. Wow. And then we're playing, the NFC West. Wait, Cardinals, Vikings. Wait, who are we playing? Lions. No, we're playing the Central. And then we just have a random game with Arizona. We got the Panthers, which is going to be Baker Mayfield. Tua with the Dolphins. That skinny gentleman there for the Ravens. I don't know who's with the Steelers now. Derek Carr. We got some quarterbacks we're going up against. They got Lynn Dickey out there in Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers. Then they got the guy who likes to go to the massage parlor for the Browns. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun-ass year. I can't wait. And then we also have college football this weekend. What are you guys thinking about USC and UCLA going into the Pac-10? Not the Pac-10, the Big Ten. I don't know. From what I heard, what those teams are going to do is when they have a travel game, they're just going to go. They're going to have back-to-back weeks. They just stay out there. So they're going to go out there and then practice, play the first game and then just stay out there and then play the next one. So they're literally on the fucking road like a baseball team. They're going to have to pay these kids. And you're going to have like fucking holdouts and shit. It's going to be a nightmare. I don't know how you're going to do it. But what's funny is how all these other fucking like sports that barely buy anything for the school, like who's kidding who? All right, your football and your basketball program is why you have your campus. That's basically it at all the big schools. All right? No one gives a shit about your fucking rowing team or whatever. So then it's going to become like, well, how come the guys are making more money than the women? They're literally going to do that and they're going to completely ignore ticket sales. So here's the thing, though, ladies. You have all the power here. If you want female athletes to make more money or to make the same amount of money, I said this in my last question. All you have to do is go to the games. You go to the games and you start buying some fucking merch. If you women actually gave a fuck about each other, okay? If you guys started doing togetherness rather than whatever the fuck it is that you've been doing that you then blame men for, which, we probably pitted you against yourselves, but you're also smarter than we are. So, like, you've figured it out. Now act accordingly. It's just more fun to fight. All right, MeUndies, everybody. MeUndies. Go watch women's lacrosse. MeUndies. Then you'll be the fucking boss. But you don't want to watch those broads. You'd rather watch the guys and have someone else pay for your drinks. And that's why you fucking always stink and you're not gonna make the money we do. But you're wearing MeUndies.